boys. How's everyone going?
Yeah, it's great to get out there and get some training in. Obviously, a little bit of a tough time in Noida for us, but the boys got around each other and we kept the spirits nice and high, so we're ready and raring to go.
Yeah, cool. We're just talking to Rangana here about this ground. What are your first impressions?
I think it's fabulous. I think it looks like it's going to be a pretty fast outfield. Nice big boundaries. This is really nice from a spin perspective, and the pitch is looking really good at the moment, so we'll see how it ends up playing.
Pretty iconic venue, obviously next to the water and the fort as well, and it's a very special and historic ground, I imagine, to come to.
Yeah, the fort is a really cool landmark to have in the background. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm watching the ball instead of looking at the fort every 5 seconds. So for me, I think it's going to be a really cool place to play and another one to tick off the bucket list.
Absolutely, and obviously, getting back into the test arena, we saw what you were able to do in the recent test and also Bangladesh. So I guess for yourself, is it looking to build on and kind of continue that role offering with both bat and ball?
Yeah, obviously from a test match perspective, being able to contribute in both halves of the game is really important to me, and to be able to try and give back to the team as much as possible in both facets. So I'm really looking forward to getting out there with both ball and bat.
And what's the discussions been around conditions so far? What are you guys expecting?
I think we're probably expecting it to play a little bit lower than Bangladesh or India would. So we're just trying to adjust our plans and potentially work on a little bit of pace changing as well. But we'll get out there and bowl one ball at a time and adjust our plans from there.
Obviously, the World Test Championship, you're still right in the mix in third. Still a long way to go, but is that a sort of a carrot that is in the back of the mind as well, knowing that there's still a World Test Championship final you could qualify for?
Yeah, 100%. We're obviously in a really strong position, and coming over to Sri Lanka is definitely going to be a really tough place to win, but for us we've got the skill set and the boys to be able to do it, and I think that's going to put us in good stead going forward leading into the Test Championship final.
And obviously you've got a bit of experience in Sri Lanka, having played in the Lankan Premier League. What was that experience like? How does that hold you instead for this tour?
Yeah, it was fantastic. The facilities were great, the pitches were great, the boundaries were broadened a little bit more than potentially it will be for us tomorrow. So I think it's going to be a really interesting challenge. It might play a lot differently more from a test match perspective than a T20 perspective, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's going to go.
And just lastly, a stretch of sort of 5 tests in the subcontinent now. As a spinner, how exciting is that, given that it is different conditions to what we experience at home?
Yeah, it's obviously that element of patience. Back home we have the green seamers where the pace bowlers have to have that sort of patience, and it's not necessarily going to happen straight away even though the conditions are in your favour. So for us it's about going out there bowling one ball at a time.